Hello everybody, I'm Lindsay and this is my channel, Four-Eyed Media. Four-Eyed Media is my publishing and freelance company that I started last year. So everything that I do is under the umbrella of Four-Eyed Media. Today I actually have my first book haul of 2021 and I'm very excited because I've been waiting to do this for a while. So I have quite a few books. I'm sure that I have more, and we're not even going to talk about ebooks, but we are going to go through. I have a couple stacks here that I want to share with you. I actually have no idea when I'm going to read these. No TBRs, no nothing like that, just a book haul. And just a quick update on what I want to try and do with my channel. And then I also have a little bookish goodie that I want to share with you and share where you can get it. So let's just jump right in the book haul. First, I have Scum Manifesto by Valerie Solanas. I have read this and I will tell you, you can definitely tell that she is a crazed, scorned woman in this book, but it's actually really something that you should read, especially if you're a feminist. I have The Totally Sweet 90s by Gael Fashionbauer Cooper and Brian Belmont, and this has just a ton of little snippets about stuff from the 90s. And I was a kid in the 90s, so I grew up in the 90s and I had a lot of this, like Lisa Frank school supplies. That was my jam. Okay, the 90s. Becoming Dangerous. Ooh, I'm so excited. I actually really do want to read this. This is edited by Katie West and Jasmine Elliott. We have the unofficial Harry Potter spell book. I got this from Five Below, so if you are interested in their book selection, they actually have some really good ones. Oh, look at this. How the King of F.E.M Learned to Hate Stories by Holly Black. I pre-ordered this, and I also, if you were wondering, look at that. I got it signed, and it does say for Lindsay, because we're pals. Holly Black and myself. Okay. Not really, but I wish. I'll be your friend. And then we have Elena Fingal, The 6 Secrets of Money. She is actually a YouTuber. And she hosts the Organized Money. She is very smart, very articulate. She does a lot of planning, a lot of budgeting. I mean, and she really knows her stuff. So I'm very excited to kind of dive into this for the new year. I'm on chapter 2 already, so I am actively reading that. Things to Do When You're Goth in the Country and Other Stories by Shavisa Woods. It's kind of worn because it's been getting wet somehow. Like, I guess I leave it on the sink and stuff too long, and my son and daughter just, they don't care about books like I do, which I don't know where they actually came from, but apparently that's it. So I'm almost finished with this one. I am actually reading it. It's pretty good. So The Positively Present Guide to Life. This is just a little notebook that'll follow your communication, ask for feedback, just different pointers to help you live more positively. And I'm always looking to build myself up to live more positively so that I can build those around me up. So there's that. And then I have some books of the month that I want to share. I did get a couple add-ons last month and this month. So I have Untamed by Glennon Doyle. I have, this one is not a book of the month, but it's still a book that I want to read. We Ride Upon Sticks, Quan Berry. And I believe this is a witchy 80s read. I don't know, but I'm excited to read it. I have The Unspoken Truth of Our Racial Divide, White Rage by Carol Anderson, PhD. Here's another book of the month, Lori Nelson Spielman and the Star-Crossed Sisters of Tuscany. Anything to do with sisters, because I love my sister. So Rent Girl, written by Michelle T. This one is actually really cool. It has some illustrations in it, but it is about a lesbian prostitute, and I'm pretty excited to read that one as well. So yes, there's that. I have Pleasure Activism, The Politics of Feeling Good, written and gathered by Adrienne Marie Brown. And I am excited to read this one as well. I've heard really good things about it. Edie, American Girl. That's about Edie Sedgwick by Jean Stein. I watched that movie. I can't remember what it's called right now. I'll post a picture of it once I recall what it is. But it was about Edie Sedgwick, and she just got the rough end of it, I think. She wanted to fit in so bad, and she was, and then she just got, I don't know, she just got too into it, and it was just too much. It became too much for her. So I Can't Believe It's Not Better by Monica Hetze, A Woman's Guide to Coping with Life. There's a theme, okay? I'm not too proud to admit that I need some assistance with my mental health, my moods, my ways to cope during this time. The quarantine has really put a damper, and then losing my grandfather, I just haven't felt the same about anything since. So I don't know. I'm trying though. I'm trying to get back to that space where, I was happy-go-lucky. Artist Letters, Leonardo da Vinci to David Hockney by Michael Bird. This one's really cool. It actually has photos and the transcribed versions of the letters, which I'm pretty excited about. I don't know if you recall me saying before that I'm really into letter writing and letters and reading letters. So I actually have quite a few books that are similar to this, that have copies of letters or are handwritten books. So I am actually going to do a video on those, and just to share and show you what I'm talking about, because maybe you like to read letters just as much as I do. I love to write letters as well, and I have a pen pal group, so if you're interested, just let your girl know, foureyeedmedia@gmail.com, and I will get you signed up. It's all very secretive. There's a private Facebook, so nobody has access to your address except the girls that are in the group. It's women based, just to kind of empower. It's called Pempowerment, and yeah, so it's pretty cool. And it's still active. I still try to write letters to everybody, but I think some people have fallen off, and that's okay. I don't do it necessarily to get a letter back. I do it because I know that getting a letter makes me happy, so I can just imagine, somebody being thought of and getting a letter. It's cool, so that's why I do it. Anywho, I digress. Here we go. What Would Frida Do? A Guide to Living Boldly, Ariana Davis. This is another book of the month, and very excited. I am obsessed with Frida Kahlo. She is one of my all-time favorite artists. She, feminist, just strength. Honey, let me tell you, Frida is my girl, okay? I have Atomic Habits, James Clear. I actually started reading this, and I have a journal that also accompanies this, where you can keep track of not doing bad habits and performing better habits. And I'm doing okay, I think. This last week was my first week back to work after 10 days on vacation. It was pretty rough. There are still things I'm working on, but there are a couple things that I actually incorporated every day last week that I'm very excited about. So I am actively reading Atomic Habits. The Office of Historical Corrections, a novella and stories, Danielle Evans. Book of the month. Love it. Very excited about that. Another book of the month, Followed by Millions, Watched by One. People Like Her, a novel by Ellery Lloyd. That one looks really good. Oh, here's a good one, guys. I'm pretty excited about this. J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. This is the interactive copy. Now, I'm not a big collector on different copies of the books. I have a full set that I won from the library a long time ago. They're all paperback when we were participating in the summer reading program. So that was pretty cool. But this one I had to get. I feel like, you know, I want the illustrated and the big copies of the illustrated Harry Potters, but this one I'm super stoked about it because it has so many cool things inside of it. I kind of don't want to lift it up because things are falling out. So you have you have the story, and then you have letters, and it's just right up my alley. And it's so pretty. I kind of don't even want to mess with it, but I am going to read it, and I'm pretty excited about it. So there we go. We have that one, and I got it from Walmart, oddly enough. Which, you know, they have some good books at Walmart. I'm not even going to front. The Crystal Directory, 100 Crystals for Positive Manifestation, Sarah Bartlett. I'm really into stones and crystals. This is just to kind of help me to determine which crystal I am going to connect with for the day, depending on what mood I want to be in, or what kind of air I want around me, what kind of manifestations I want to work on. So I am actively working on that. So your playlist can change your life. This is Galena Midland, Don DeRosso, Joseph Cardillo. Pretty cool. Anything about music is really something I enjoy. And Five Below. No, I lie. This was from Dollar Tree. This was from the Dollar Tree, y'all. This book was only $1. This one was also from the Dollar Tree, only $1. It's called Stories from a Hard Rock Life, Access All Areas. Scott Ian. Now, I think he was from Pantera. I'm not sure. I'll have to look, but I'm fairly certain he's from one of the heavy metal groups, and he also did some hosting on, I believe, MTV. But I liked him. I thought he was cool, and I thought that book was really cool for $1. This one was also $1. Glimmer of Hope by the founders of March for Our Lives. How cool is that? Look at this. It's just got some photos in there. It's just about a journey to change. It's really awesome. So I'm pretty excited about that one. Here is another one I'm super excited about. Plan a Happy Life by Stephanie Fleming. She is the creator of the Happy Planner. I am also an avid planner, and I plan weekly. I actually have a couple different planners that I'm using this year that I will also have a video about. So I was definitely waiting to get that book, so that I'm very excited about it. I'm going to give you that one last because that one's a special one. So here's another book of the month, The Girl with the Louding Voice, Abi Dari. I hope that's how you pronounce it, but I've been wanting to read this one for a while. And I actually have a cat over here, Piper, who is getting ready to make her debut by tearing up everything. So I'm very excited about that. Outlawed, Anna North. Don't mind the screaming in the background. That's just my son who cannot be quiet for 2 seconds. Okay, so I'm getting ready to show you a memoir. It's called Regret Nothing, a memoir and short stories and life lessons by Nicole Thomas. This is the first book published under Four Eyed Media, and I am so excited about it. It really is special. Like, there's something about the book that touches people. I'm getting Nicole and I, Four Eyed Media. I mean, I think of us as a collective. Of course, this is Nicole's work. She did all the work for this. It's touching. It's touching. It's a good read. She's getting really good reviews on it. People are liking it. They're wanting to read more. You know, we tried to get her vision in the book and her everything. So it's just really, it's really special to have something to show you that has come from Four-Eyed Media. So what I can tell you is that we are blowing up right now. We are having so many authors reach out to us to want to publish, and I am doing my best to get everybody going and to work with everybody to get them to publish their books, because I'm excited. I'm so excited. Just to have them with Four-Eyed Media is really something special. So, but it kicked off with Nicole Thomas's book, and I'm super excited about that. Now on to the little bookish thing that I wanted to share with you. It's from the Gal's Guide library. I will link it below, and that is the first women's history library in the United States, and it is actually local to Indiana. It's actually in Noblesville. They have an Etsy shop, a library. They do a lot of empowerment things for women and a lot of educational classes, and they just do a ton of stuff for, you know, for the empowerment of women. And they have these amazing bookmarks. They are fabric bookmarks. They are handmade. They are inexpensive, and I am obsessed. So here's the first one. Do you see this? It's Hocus Pocus. Okay, can you see it?
Hocus.
And it goes on the corner of your page. You have to get a couple different pages in there, but it's okay, because I use the shorter side to mark which page I'm reading. And then we have, this one is one of my favorites. Well, they're all my favorites really, but this is the first one that I got, and I have since ordered like 4 different times, possibly 5. I can't be sure, but I love them so much. This one is a Beetlejuice. I myself am strange and unusual. That's Lydia. Here we go. Woo! Then they have a girl scientist one, which is so amazing. We got the back. They're all the same style, so they have that little pocket. Oh gosh, a Girl Scout one. And then on the back. And then I got just a couple of the others, and I'm using some, so I actually have some floating around here somewhere that I am using. So, and I have 3 more coming because they had different styles, so I went ahead and ordered some of those today. Love them. They're only like $4. So of course, I mean, come on. And I have so many books and so many books I'm reading. Why would I not want a gazillion of these? So okay, so that is my book haul, you guys, and thank you for sticking it out and sitting here with me and sharing these books. I'm so glad that you guys joined me for this book haul, the first book haul for me for 2021. I'm just so excited about this year. There's just something so refreshing about a new year, and it's really one of my favorite times of the year because you get to start over. So I do have one word that I'm going to focus on this year. I don't know if you guys do this or know about this, but it's manifestation. So that is how I'm going to move throughout the year, is with manifestation and manifesting on my brain, because I believe, and I want to believe, and I am believing that if I believe it and I want it, that I can get it. So that's how I'm going. That's what I'm doing this year. I'm moving. Okay, moving forward. 2021, I'm excited. I have a lot of goals. a lot of things and a lot of videos that I want to record, and I'm going to be more consistent this year. I'm working out. I want to do things. I just want to be better, and every day is an opportunity to be better. So leave any comments down below if you have set your goals and if you have already started working towards those goals. You don't have to call them resolutions, because I feel like that puts a damper on the whole new year to go for a resolution goal. So if you reach it, or if you haven't, or if you're starting them, let me know in the comments down below. Maybe we can hold each other accountable, because that's always something that I feel strongly about, is being accountable for your actions, being accountable for your goals. So there you go. There you have it. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Give the video a like, and please subscribe, because one of my goals for the year is to get 100 subscribers. Now, I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but I'm working towards it. You know, it's slow moving at the moment, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm getting there. So go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button, and I will talk to you guys really, really soon. And you remember, always, 4 eyes are better than 2.